Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
Adventuredome is an indoor amusement park located inside the Circus Hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. Now, I just got to experience this place 1 week from today, and it was my first ever indoor amusement park. And let me just say, it gave off a whole different vibe to a typical outdoor amusement park. And so, anyways, in this review, I'm going to be discussing more in-depth thoughts about Adventuredome. And so, anyways, let's get started. When you first walk into Adventuredome, it's one of those parks where all you do is just walk in. But get this, after you walk in, you have to get your picture taken, and they do a few shots. And comment down below if you've ever heard of any other indoor amusement park that does that. But this is the first indoor amusement park I've seen do this sort of thing after guests walk in. And so, anyways, after you get your picture taken, you either have to pay per ride or you could get a wristband. And I highly suggest you get a wristband if you go to Adventuredome. It's just a lot easier. And yeah. So one thing I liked about Adventuredome is the atmosphere. And I liked the atmosphere because the structure made it look so cool. Especially at sunset. I think that's when the structure looked its coolest. And it looks cool at all times of day too because of that structure, at least in my opinion. In fact, in my opinion, this is the best structure I have ever seen on an indoor theme park. It just makes it look so cool, at least in my opinion, like I said. And the park atmosphere in general was pretty good. And yeah, that's one thing I like about Adventuredome. Also, there's one thing I would love to point out about the layout of Adventuredome that I just think is super cool and unique. And I knew about this going in, so I came prepared. So anyways, let's talk about this. So one thing you'll notice about Adventuredome's layout, if you look like on a map or something you'll find online, is that all of the flat rides and stuff are on another level, while the coasters, which are El Loco and Canyon Blaster, are on a whole nother level. I did not know about this before doing my research, though. At least I did my research before I went in the park, and so I came prepared, like I said. But anyways, I have never heard of even another indoor amusement park that does this sort of thing. So I think this is a really cool and unique feature that Adventuredome does here. They did a fabulous job with that. And yeah. So Adventuredome also has a decent amount of rides and attractions, in my opinion. They have two roller coasters, obviously, a Loco and Canyon Blaster. I went on both of them, obviously, and I highly recommend you go on both of them if you go to this place, too. They're really fun, and I will be doing a separate review for Canyon Blaster and El Loco. And what I mean by that is I'm going to do a separate review for each individual one of the coasters, so make sure you stay tuned for those coming soon. And there are two really fun flat rides I got to ride, Chaos and Disco, which were both very fun. I'm going to do a separate review for those too, so make sure you stay tuned for those reviews coming soon. And I like that they were able to fit in a lot of rides into a small amount of space. And yeah. And just FYI, if you are looking for any sort of event that Adventuredome has, well, they actually have multiple. Well, first off, that while we were there was a Christmas event going on called Hollydome, and they do that every year around Christmas time, and it was suitable that they would have Hollydome the day we went, since it was still the Christmas season when we went, and I really liked Hollydome, to be honest. Throughout my visit, I heard Christmas music playing throughout the park to celebrate it, and plus, both times I went on Disco, I saw, Rudolph inflatables at the front of the park. It was, really cute, and plus, towards the end of my visit, when I went to go take a re-ride on Disco and was in line, I saw a show going nearby where people did like tricks and stuff, and it looked so cool. Like I was actually thinking about asking my parents if we could go watch it, but nah. I decided to just take a re-ride on Disco. And so anyways, the park also has a nighttime event they do on Fridays and Saturdays that I still want to go to really badly called Neon Nights. Like seriously, that event sounds so cool, and and unfortunately I didn't get to experience it. It sounds really cool because when at some point after it gets dark on Friday and Saturday nights, they turn off all the lights in the dome and they put on like glowing neon lights and stuff. And the event features roller skating too. Well, you could roller skate just about any time of day in the park, but roller skating during neon nights, I'd imagine, has to be like so cool. In fact, this event in general sounds so cool to me. Oh my gosh, I would love to go over there for that. In fact, I have it as a goal at some point in my life to go to Adventuredome for that. I would be really smiley if I was told I was going to this event like tomorrow. That's how badly I want to go to this event, but I'm still grateful that I got to go to Adventuredome, don't worry. And so, anyways, I'd rate Adventuredome 9.5 out of 10. It was a really good indoor amusement park. And yeah, so that concludes my review of the Adventuredome theme park located inside the Circus Hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. Reply to me your thoughts on this video, your thoughts on Adventuredome if you've been here, or if you would like to go to Adventuredome, and I will see you in the next.